Hello everyone, it is Black Clover coming at you one more time. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing great. Today, I want to talk about the red pill. I think a lot of people have misconceptions of the red pill. I don't think they truly understand what happens after you take the red pill. And this came to me because I'm in all these MGTOW groups on Facebook, right? And you have a lot of disagreements within the group. All these MGTOWs, right? Disagreeing and having arguments about different things like female nature, hypergamy, all these different things that are supposed to be red pill knowledge, but they fight about it. And I was looking at it and I was like, are they all really MGTOW? I know you're not supposed to say, oh, you're not a real MGTOW, but I just want to talk about when a person takes the red pill. So when multiple people take the red pill, they don't go down the same road. Okay? So let's get into it. There are 3 roads or paths after a man takes the red pill. They don't go into one road. There are 3 diverging roads that you can choose from. And I've seen real life examples from people I know. So the first road is MGTOW. Let's go with the most obvious one, right? So, and that would be someone like me, right? So you learn about the red pill, you learn about female nature, your entire life you've been watching Hollywood movies and TV shows where they portray a man and a woman falling in love, and women being these loving creatures, and then you live happily ever after you get married, you buy a house, have kids, and then 20 years later you're still together and you're still being romantic. All those lies that were fed to you by society, even people close to you and everyone around you. That's what you thought the world was, because you thought men and women were the same. You thought women thought the same way as you did, because I mentioned in previous videos, you have a sacrificial version of love. You sacrifice for women. So you thought women loved you the same way. So you think, oh, okay, yeah, they love me. So you get married and you think it's all lovey-dovey and, happily ever after. So once all of that comes crashing down, once you learn what females really are, what their mentality is, and then on top of that, add how gynocentric the system is, the laws, the police, when everything is against you, when a marriage certificate is actually a loaded gun in disguise that is ready to be used against you. When you learn all that, as a MGTOW, what you do is you say, okay, this is fucked up. This game is so rigged that I'm not playing it anymore. So you walk away. What are you walking away from exactly? The main principles of MGTOW, in my opinion, are marriage and cohabitation. So marriage, it's obvious. It's a legal contract. You don't want to be bound legally to these women. So you don't want to lose everything, so you quit. But why cohabitation? Because a lot of states have these meretricious relationship laws, and if you live together with a woman for a certain number of years, they treat it like you're married, and she can actually end up taking your shit. So cohabitation, honestly, it's very similar to marriage. On top of that, when you start living with women, they completely change their behavior. They get very comfortable and they start getting bitchy, and they let the mask off very quickly, a lot faster than they would have if they're not living with you. So I believe those are the two main principles of MGTOW. Also, you try your best not to make a woman pregnant, but it's the whole marriage and cohabitation thing. So, what do you do as a MGTOW? You keep on living, work to be the very best you can be for your sake, and then if you want to have sex, I know some MGTOW, and I'm guilty of it too, maybe get a friend with benefits, or, have one night stand, whatever, again, I mentioned in previous videos, the best option I believe is to get a doll, but it's not completely walking away from sex, but just walking away from marriage and cohabitation is the main principle of MGTOW. Now, what are the other roads that a man takes when they take the red pill? Well, let me tell you something. I have a 22-year-old cousin that I've raised. No, I didn't raise him, but like I've known him since he was a little kid. I'm like his. It's almost like I'm his big brother, and so when he went to college, I decided to red pill him and give him all the knowledge of the red pill and MGTOW and everything. But you know what happened? He's red pilled. He knows what's going on, but he did not go MGTOW. He went the PUA route. So that is the second road. So the PUA route is, you think now that you have all this knowledge that other men do not have, you think you can use that knowledge in your favor. So you can use female nature against them and just pump and dump as many women as possible. And the reason this happened is because he's young. He has a high sex drive, and he just didn't want to walk away completely. He wanted to keep pursuing women, and he what actually happened was he found all these like alpha YouTube pages, like the Alpha Male Strategies and all these pickup artists. He found them. They were spewing all the female nature red pill shit that I taught him, but instead of what I told him, which is to just walk away and don't date women, and don't, if you want to pump and dump once in a while, you have to be very careful, but in general, just walk away. He didn't want to hear that. But when these guys are like, yo, you can be alpha, get your shit together, stay on your purpose, and all these women will come to you, and you can control them, and they'll all be on your dick, and you'll be this guy with all these women, rotating women, and so it gave him this illusion of like, oh, he can be this big bad alpha guy and have all these women coming at him because now he knows the secrets, right? He knows red pill philosophy. This is, and I feel very sad that this happened. I was really trying to make him go MGTOW, but he even told me that, hey, MGTOW guys, they whine and cry too much, and that's what the alpha guys try to sell you, because a lot of times they're selling your business, they're dating coaches, right? You pay money, and he even signed up for one of the dating coaches Patreons, and he pays some money now, so they got him, he's paying the money. So and I feel really bad for him, so now he's going to invest so much time and effort and money, thinking that he can use his new knowledge to chase women, but it is exhausting, and you're also opening yourself up for false accusations, which happens a lot. Women, like if they're children, if they will do whatever it takes, especially if they're mad at you, they will come out for vengeance, for revenge. So hopefully when he's a little bit older, when he's exhausted after chasing women, maybe he will finally go MGTOW. I hope so. That's my hope. Okay, the final road after a man takes the red pill is the MRA route. Okay, men's rights activists. By the way, PUA is pickup artists. So MRA, the men's rights activists. Now MRA and MGTOW are not mutually exclusive, but the difference, in my opinion, is MRAs, they know how fucked up everything is, they know how the laws are, but they're not giving up. They want to change the laws. They believe that if they rile people up, if they get people on their side, if they lobby, and if they do all these different things. They even let women in their groups. They think by letting women speak for them, they can change some laws, and they can finally get laws reformed and child support and all this, changed so that men are not unfairly treated anymore. This does not and will not work, MRAs. Okay, it will not. Let me explain why. And again, Turd Flinging Monkey does a much better job than me. Go listen to him. But pretty much, MRAs have been around for decades. I believe like almost 100 years. And guess what? The laws, they just keep getting worse and worse and worse. They have done nothing to help men. Nothing. And you know why this is? Because first of all, nobody gives a shit about men. And second of all, the majority of voters are women. Women control everything. You think they're gonna, because in order to change the laws in favor of men and to help a man, guess what? That means you're taking away from women. All the privileges women earn, you're taking that away. And women and feminists, they're not gonna let that happen. All the politicians, they only care about getting reelected, and they know that the majority of voters are women. So the left, the right, every politician, it will pander to women. They will not upset women. So, and changing any laws in favor of men means taking away a woman's privilege to fuck you over in court. So they're not going to do that. MRAs, you're fighting a losing battle. It's not going to work. Just live your life. See, what the thing with MGTOW is, yes, we are not making big changes in society and we're not changing laws, but we are making a difference in people's lives. We're changing people's lives for the better. Individual people, one at a time. My life certainly changed a lot thanks to MGTOW. I lost a lot of weight. I got a great job. I'm much more confident now. I feel happy. I'm going back to school. My life is so much better now, and I'm not sad that I haven't found the right one yet, and all this bullshit. And a lot of men, it has helped. MGTOW has helped a lot of men. Now, again, you're not going to be able to change laws, but you're able to make a difference in many men's lives all over the world. So MRAs, right now you see a lot of women advocating, coming out to support men and MGTOW. Guess what? This is not because of MRAs. MRAs have been around for 100 years. This is because of MGTOW. Finally, after the recent years, MGTOW came out and all these men walking away. Now, women are like, oh shit, men are walking away. That is the only thing that will scare women, okay? Because MRAs, they pander to women. They beg women, please support us. If you go to MRA pages on Facebook, the mods and admins are women. They let women be in charge. And if you criticize anything about women, if you criticize about female nature, a woman did this to me, they ban you or they shame you. It's a fucking feminist page. Seriously, that's what happens when you let women in. They change you. They change your group they make it a feminist group. No, these trad thoughts, they're liars. They're fake. They're chameleons. Okay, hashtag chameleon purge. Okay, hashtag chameleon purge. Get them out. But again, they're lying like bitches. They are just infiltrators. MGTOW is the last bastion of male space. Do not let them in, okay? So, in my opinion, MGTOW is the best road because one, you're not pandering to women, you're not worshipping vagina. Two, actually, MGTOW and not MGTOW, but PUAs and MRAs, they both seek female validation. They both need women. They both chase after women. They both ask women for approval. That is the main difference. MGTOW doesn't give a fuck about what a woman thinks. We don't chase women. We just do our own thing and live life. And once in a while, we can pump and dump, but we don't make it our goal. We don't define our masculinity, our lives on women. We don't seek their approval. Okay, come on, guys, wake up. Don't go PUA. And don't even go MRA. I admire MRAs for trying to change things, but fuck it doesn't work. Give it up, okay? Just go your own way and make a difference in individual men's lives, okay? All right, guys, thank you very much for supporting me. This is Black Clover. Have a great day. Bye-bye.